You are now listening to the sounds of
us once again. He was somebody that we had on early in the podcast, and now we're getting him back. He's from one of our favorite labels. He's a Fake Four member of the Fake Four family. He's from Fresno, California. Give it up for the one and only Ersatz Splinter.
Fuck yeah, man.
Appreciate it.
Hey, thank you for coming back, bro. We appreciate you.
Yeah, dude, good to see you, man.
Hold on. You guys froze up for a little bit.
It's all good. It's all good.
I could hear you, but the video's frozen.
Yeah, your video's frozen too.
There you are. You're back.
He's back. He's back.
Right. Tight.
So how you doing, brother?
Yeah, how you doing? How's your night going?
Good, man. Good.
It's been a long time. It's been a long time since we've talked.
Yeah. It's been a minute.
Bring us back to what you've been doing lately. I know that last time we touched base with you, you weren't out too far on doing tours and shows, but now I see you're out there and you're fucking getting it everywhere. So how's that been for you?
I've been writing a lot, man. Got the album finished. Gonna be putting that out in a couple weeks, and then I got a couple other projects that I'm doing with other producers. They're all pretty much also already for the most part done for the writing part. Anyways.
Yeah.
Got a lot of writing. Yeah, for sure.
On the new album, did you produce most of that yourself?
Yeah, all the beats I made. Yeah.
So amazing.
That's amazing.
Dope beats. Beats that I'm like, how did he get on that? And you managed to get on it, and you're wrecking, dude. I'll tell you that. And then the intermission the brief intermission that you have, I had to get on it. I couldn't help myself, just sitting there driving to it. I mean, it's one of those beats that's makes you literally want to get on it. You can't just let it pass you by.
That's a compliment, man. I'm glad it inspires people to do something themselves, to start rapping,
Yeah, we freestyle all the time. I know you've seen the show, but that definitely, like, as someone who does freestyle, yeah, that's a good beat, dude. I'll tell you that. You definitely know what you're doing, so big compliments to the show.
Do you like working with other producers? Is that tough, being somebody that is so... Because you're a very talented producer. Your beats are very, very well put together. Is it tough working with other producers and not, like, having too many chefs in the kitchen type of situation?
I like it, man. Making my own beats is kind of a lot of work. In terms of the beginning to the end, making all the beats, chopping it down, editing down. Because I'm not that good at mixing, doing all the editing. Yeah. So when I'm working with another producer, I could just write my raps, record it here, and then send it to them. Well, usually I work with someone that knows what they're doing with mixing, so I just pass off the mix to them, and then works out that way.
I'm a huge fan of it staying more raw than being super, super clean. Anyways, I like to hear your dog bark in the background. It takes me to Sublime.
That was actually an accident. Yeah, somewhat. As you heard her barking right now.
It reminds me of old school Sublime shit. You know what I mean? Like, it's just organic. It's legit. I love it. You know what I mean? You keep it real. I mean, like, when it gets too polished, some shit gets lost in the sauce. You know what I mean?
For sure.
That and
especially with the type of music that we do, some of you guys love a bunch of super underground shit that I like a lot too. So a lot of that shit is even you hear old school Wu-Tang, some older Doom. It sounds kind of rough.
Yeah, oh yeah,
for sure. It doesn't sound polished. That's right.
Personally, when I see you rap and I see you live and stuff like that, you remind me of Idea in a way. In the way you're out there just fucking ripping and rhyming and just fucking your hands going loose. Everything is you're in touch with the music. I can see it. And it's awesome. And then are you a fan of Big Pun? Obviously, because I saw the Big Pun throw in there, and that was sick as fuck. In the middle, little. Yeah, I saw that was hard. I like that shit.
The first time I heard that shit, the dead in the middle, little.
Yeah.
I remember hearing that. I was like, that's how I want all my shit to be.
Yeah.
Cause that was just the beat drops and everything, and it just but that whole song though, Punch just
he's rambling. It sounds like it all just belonged together. Like it didn't he didn't write it. Like it was just meant to be said like that way. And that's what makes it hard as fuck. That's all your rhymes are. They're meant to be said a certain way. And I feel like, does that make it hard for you when you're producing beats to find somebody that can get on and kill like you do?
Yeah, sometimes. I feel like sometimes people will send me a beat. And kind of expect me to rap fast on it, but the BPM is kind of hard to match that or to do my double time. It's either a little too slow or a little too fast. Kind of has to be right in that sweet spot because all on every album I always only have like 2 or 3 songs that are like really fast, and it's because of that tempo has to be in that sweet spot for me to like just go in and start for the words to flow over the beat too, because you don't want to like just rap fast over a beat that just kind of doesn't go at double times, you know.
Yeah, you could tell that you're forcing it. It doesn't go naturally, or it doesn't feel smooth as well.
So, I mean, I think a lot of people think that it's just about rapping fast too, like because I've heard you guys talk about like Chesky and Tunex on a previous episode, how like you're saying it's not really all about the speed either. It's about the flow, the delivery, the word choices even. Because I know like sometimes like when I'm writing and then I go into record and I'm like, those words kind of don't bounce off each other in the way that I want it to, or that I heard it in my head, you know.
Yeah.
So I have to go in and rewrite certain things. So it's there's a lot more to it than just being fast, for sure.
There's a lot to it what you're doing too, because in some of the tracks you're rapping in Spanish halfway through. When you rap in Spanish, do you find that the words don't as easily rhyme, because, you know what I mean, they sound different than they do in English? Like, I mean, you can rhyme tank and bank, but in Spanish tank and bank sound completely different. So it's like, is that hard to get those words to get the same point across but in a different language?
Yeah, sometimes, because my vocabulary in Spanish isn't that wide. Like, my Spanish is kind of like I just don't speak Spanish as much as I speak English. I don't really kind of pick up on a lot of new words. I try to like listen, like when I listen to like music in Spanish or watch TV in Spanish, pick up on new words, and I have like used some newer words that I pick up on.
That shit's fire. It's fire
into my songs.
That shit's hella hard to do. I couldn't imagine doing that. Going back and forth, it's like two different people.
It's kind of hard sometimes. Like that's why there's only like two songs that I have that are where the verses are in Spanish, and it has to be kind of that specific. Like, I don't know. Like I need it to be right, you know. I can't because I've tried to write other times in Spanish where it's just like I get 4 bars in and I'm just kind of like, I'm out, you know. I'm out of gas on this. You know, just keep writing in English.
Do you so listen through that when we're listening through that album? A lot of shorter songs. Is that something that you're kind of conscious of right now? Because I mean, that's kind of the trend with music. Is the songs are going from, you know, when we were growing up, a lot of 3 to 4 minute songs, and now everything's got to be under 3 minutes in like that 2 minute range. I saw a lot of stuff under 2 minutes on that. Is that something that you're consciously doing?
Well, kind of, especially when it's my beats, because even on my very first album that I did, 2015, a lot of those tracks are short as well.
I love that. I love a quick song. Instant gratification. I don't want to have to sit. I'd be looking at songs lately when I hear shit, and I'm like, damn, this song's still motherfucking on.
Long, yeah.
You look at it, but it's only been over 3 minutes.
Don't have a hook too.
Yeah, I like that. I like when you get on and just eat.
It's like it's either a 16 or like a 24 bar verse. And that's it, you know.
Yeah.
My favorite song on that new album you have is probably Pack Leader. Pack Leader's sick as fuck.
So that
thank you, man. Thank you. Appreciate it.
That was going to be my question with this, is because listening through that, there's so much versatility in there, and obviously you're a very skilled rapper, and listening to your past projects, I don't think I really heard as much kind of you having fun as much as you were having fun on this one.
Yeah.
Like where you're like doing some auto-tune shit. You're doing a lot of ad-libs in the background that are kind of having fun with it. Was that something that you were thinking, like, going into this one, like, hey, let's just let loose and have fun with this one?
Yeah, for sure. Especially like towards the end, like the He Don't Miss.
Yeah, that's sick as fuck.
I really like. I came into the studio, or it's in my room, so right here where we're at.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna make this beat, I'm gonna write it and record it all like right now. I'm not like whatever comes out. That's why the verse is only 8 bars.
It's sick.
Because I came up with the idea. I was like, he don't miss, like in a different voice, and I'm just like, fuck, I'm gonna make a song real quick. And I did the whole thing in an hour.
Oh wow.
I made the beat, wrote the verse, recorded it, mixed it, and then sent it to my homie to master it, and that was it.
I was jamming on that song. I like that song. It got you moving. When I was listening, I was driving. I was feeling it, dude. That's a good song. Get you pumping.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I'm glad y'all like it, because doing like the style of music that I do is kind of iffy with whether or not people are gonna like it, because sometimes like people are just like, oh, I really only like that underground shit. You know what I mean? And it still has like an underground feel to it, but I think the maybe the deep the change of the voice, people kind of maybe not fuck with, or
no, I like that shit. We've had a conversation recently, and with abilities. Sorry, I couldn't think for a second. With abilities, and he puts things in such a different way of looking at things. We asked him what was his kind of guilty pleasure music. And he turned around and he said it in the best way you could. You know, everybody has great music they like, but everyone's entitled to a little candy from now and then. It's when you have too much candy, it fucks up your palate. So
like, I mean vegetables, I mean healthy stuff, but every once in a while I need some candy.
I have my Guru Premier, I have my Grouch, I have my fucking... I got everything, you know? But then a little bit, I'll turn around and play some Billie Eilish, is what he's telling me. He has his guilty pleasures. So... do you have guilty pleasures yourself in music, or are you constantly only looking for the crazy hip-hop shit that's moving you lately?
Let's see, what was I listening to? Shit. The only thing I think of is kind of older stuff. Like, I remember when that song Panda came out.
Okay. Panda.
I remember that beat. I was like, this beat goes hard.
Make you move. Hell yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Fucking... what else? Lil Peep too.
There you go.
Lil Peep.
There you go. He's got a lot of shit. He's got a lot of new shit that's
I don't think that's
come
guilty either. That's that's fun shit.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
That stuff is kind of older. As far as newer stuff, I haven't really like checked out. I haven't like really listened to the radio in a while.
It's hard to. It's hard to find stuff on the radio.
Well, like you were saying, there's some dudes that are looking for some real deep hip-hop shit that might not be feeling some of the stuff that you were putting out on that album, but I think we all were in that phase at some point where we were just like so like driven into like, oh, I need that underground hip-hop shit. Everything else didn't make any sense.
I was hella like that.
I was hella like and I feel like we missed out on a lot of great music because I just didn't want to fuck with other shit. Where as I got older, it's funny too because like talking to Soul from Anticon, it's like, this is one of the most hip-hop heads that you can ever think of. And I'm like, oh, this fool was not fucking with anything else. He was just a hip-hop head. But then I talked to him, and he's like, nah, I was listening to, like, Jay-Z and everything on the radio. I'm like, fuck, I was depriving myself from that because I thought you weren't doing that. What the fuck are we doing here? But, as we've grown older, I feel like we've opened up our palette, and I think that
for sure.
I like to see people have fun. That's what I like to see. I like artists that are having fun, and I could tell that you were having fun on that. Do you feel like that translated into this album? You were just having a lot more fun with it?
Yeah, for sure.
On that being said, I was gonna ask you, when you're getting in the process to like make music, or is there something? Are you still getting stoned? You getting high? You still putting something into it, or you feel like you don't need any type of substances anymore to levitate you or to levitate you to get you where you need to go?
So I do smoke. But actually, I haven't drank in 2.5 years.
Oh yeah, good for you. Yeah, good for you.
That's awesome.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, so that's probably one of the reasons I've been making a lot more music now. Is because like when I was drinking a bunch, it's kind of not hard for me to find time, but it was my own fault. Like, I was getting drunk, wake up, be hungover, kind of like more focused on like just having fun compared to like writing, really getting in the zone. But just in this time that I haven't drank, I've written probably like 30 songs.
That's sick.
That's sick. They say alcohol kills like that creative thing in your brain.
And it feels like while you're drinking, maybe it's an excuse that I tell myself, but it's like, oh, this is gonna help me. All my favorite writers are alcoholics and even like authors of books. Heavy drinkers, and it's like, but maybe that's not for me, because like it's not getting the outcome that I want. Because if that were true for me, then that would mean that I'd be writing a bunch of songs, you'd be
the master, if that was the key.
Well, that was good that you had the forethought to be able to look yourself in the mirror and be like, no, this isn't working for me. We need to try something different. Because a lot of people, it takes a little bit too long, and maybe even you
might lose it.
Yeah, I feel thankful that it came like it didn't take something really bad.
Yeah, exactly.
That being said, on the album that you just dropped, how many do you feel like you cut it short, or do you feel like you cut it long, or do you feel like there was a lot of stuff that you cut out that you could have put in there, like a couple more tracks that you kind of just felt?
There was a couple tracks that I took out. Yeah.
Are you gonna what do you do with tracks like that? You kind of just put them away and hope that they're good for a rainy day again, or you just feel like you go back and touch up on them and be like, maybe I'll fill them again?
Maybe, because some of the beats I made, they're just too. It didn't fit. Like, it didn't sound like the rest of the album.
Yeah.
I mean, all the songs sound different, but it kind of flowed in a way that I wanted it to. Mm-hmm. And some of the songs kind of just stuck out in a way where I was like, I don't know if I'd rather it be this packaged, nice polished thing that I could feel proud of every song. You know,
it's got to be so cool to be able to make the beat, be influenced by yourself, get on the beat, be influenced by how you killed the beat, and then be like, I'm gonna chop this up, make it sound perfect, and be influenced by that enough to be like, this is good enough to go on the album now, and you just totally pumped yourself. Like, you didn't even need it. You know what I mean? You pumped
independent music,
yourself. That's sick as fuck. You pumped yourself the whole way. A lot of people can't do that shit. You know what I mean? A lot of people need somebody.
Appreciate it.
So yeah, we're feeling it, bro. We appreciate everything you got going on.
Yeah, we really appreciate you letting us listen to that, getting a little sneak peek on that.
Oh yeah, man.
Do you have some dates lined up to go and push the album out, or what's your summer looking like?
There's in Fresno, is it April 26th? There's a thing called Porch Fest where people are in Fresno are going to host shows at their home.
Oh wow!
I think some businesses are going to do it as well too. But I'm going to play one of the shows, which is going to be like a week after. And then for the release date, me and the homies are going to do like a video. We're going to record ourselves, and then also we're going to add in like some music videos and just kind of little other clips and like B-roll footage, just to kind of fill it out, make it like an hour-long video of just us, performing, and then playing some of the songs from the album. So that's about as much of performance as we have planned. But other than that, not really much planned as far as like touring or playing shows.
Well, but you got plenty of places,
plenty of time,
sure.
Yeah.
And you got so much fucking stuff under your radar, or under your little plethora of music. You have so much shit in the works, man, that you could just put a show on wherever, I'm sure. So that and not only that,
I mean, you see like dudes like this Lil Russell, he's just putting shows on in his backyard. That's what we, I think that's what the independent scene needs to start pushing too. Is just like, fuck it, we need to start throwing our own shows and putting on people that we want to put on. You know what I mean?
And that's how that's going to be on the 26th. Is that Porch Fest? You said that's what that's all about. Someone's backyard, they're throwing it there.
Yeah, there's going to be a bunch of different shows going on.
That's awesome.
All on the same day, yeah.
Well, you definitely got to get us a flyer so we can throw that up and support you, and then maybe we could even get down there and check it out, dude. We definitely would love to see you live, bro. Yeah. Definitely.
Oh yeah, I think I posted it in my story, but I'll send you guys the flyer.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude. I'll double post it for you, definitely. So what have you been listening to lately? Like, what are you fucking with? What's new right now?
Yeah, you don't listen to the radio, but what are you? Yeah, who's bumping?
Who's bumping? Who's pushing you?
Ever since Co-Defendants came out, man, that shit. And then the new songs, they put out like the Counting Back from 13, the Living Las Vegas.
Yep.
That, man, everything I hear from those dudes
is always fire. Is
very good.
Fuck
yeah,
dude.
Yeah, anything Chesky does, anything he has his finger on is great. That's why Fake 4 is like, you can't miss. You find an artist on the Fake 4 label like yourself, and it's like they're all great fucking artists. They're all and good people too.
Everybody has talent. They fucking know. They're not missing. They know what they're doing. If you're on Fake 4, they know that you're fucking.
You have anything?
You're super talent.
You've been working on anything with Oscar lately?
I have a track that he did with me on the other project that I have coming up. So me and the homie A. Smith, we're working on this EP. Pretty much, it's already in the like I already recorded all my verses and I sent it to him already. So that's kind of that's where that's at.
The pups in the video. What's the puppy's name?
Dali.
Oh, making a guest appearance. So Oscar's on that EP.
Yeah. His verse is so dope, man.
Yeah.
Oh man,
that guy, like, ever since I met him, has improved so much, bro. Like, whenever he sends me like new shit, I'm like, yo, like, good job, bro. Like,
yeah. He's constantly working. It seems like every time I see something he puts up, he's constantly doing something. So that's amazing.
Yeah, I really enjoy your guys' work together. Whenever I hear him on one of your beats or when you guys are working together, it's a great tandem. We need to get more of you guys working together.
Oh yeah. After I did my last album, I did all the beats for his album, Kismet.
Yeah.
And then I just re-listened to it not that long ago. I'm like, dang, like this is a dope project. I wish more people would have checked it out.
Yeah, it's a very good project.
Are you making beats for anybody else right now that you're not supposed to kind of like not supposed to say? But
just Oscar's the only person I've made beats for, I think.
Well, I'm sure you're gonna have plenty.
Yourself,
you're gonna have some people hitting you up here soon. I'm fucking sure. I mean, you got fucking good stuff there. You got fire for you.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
How'd you figure out how to do that shit? How'd you know that? You know what I mean? What got you into that shit?
Beats?
No. Who showed you like, hey man, you know this is sick, and then you just kind of went from there, or you just kind of did it yourself?
So the way that I make beats, I think might be different from other people because I have like I've played saxophone since I was like 10 years old. So I have, I feel like it's more of a making like putting a song together that's not in a way like the way hip hop producers might, like sampling records. I mean, I sample records too, but the process is a lot different, I feel.
Do you have a whole album, a saxophone album that you have yourself that you're just like I'm just gonna make a sax album?
But I should.
Why not? I mean,
like,
that'd be so tight.
Yeah, I think for me the thing that comes easiest, well not easiest, but that I enjoy most is like writing.
Yeah.
So whenever I like start making beats, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna start writing to this. Sometimes I just write the verse first and then I write the beat.
To make a saxophone album, I mean, all you really need is what like a little beat and a snap in the background. And you could just go nuts on the sax, and then if you want,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
The one that's on the album, the new one, those drums is just like a bass drum.
That's all it is. Yeah, it's just a little quick snap and a bass drum, and then you're on there with the sax.
It's not even like in a pattern. Like it's just like boom, cat.
And that's all you need. That's what I'm saying. You can easily make a saxophone album that would probably be so fire because you can go so different angles with the sax. I mean, I don't know. I feel like you got that in you, man. You should probably pull that shit out.
Appreciate it. Yeah. It's something I have been thinking about for a while. Maybe soon.
Yeah,
we're gonna keep our ears out for that. Did you start making beats kind of just because it was like you were writing and you needed beats to rap on? Was that kind of what pushed you?
And I feel like it was good. It was a good way to get in touch with producers now, because now people send me beats, and so I technically don't have to make beats anymore. Like I've got quite a bit of beats that I still need to write to. So it might be a while before I make some more of my own.
That makes you double threat, though. I mean, people see that right away. You're a double threat now. You ain't longer just somebody that's going to rap to this, and I know what he likes. You can make your own shit and figure out what you like now. Yeah. And that makes it crazy as fuck.
Nothing's more independent than that.
Yeah, for real. And that's got to be crazy to think. So, on a simple, how long do you think if you stay away from beats, you think that's going to hurt you? Not going to make you stay sharp while making them? Since you got so many now, you don't think you should probably keep your foot on the gas?
It might for a while, but then... Like because I have the SP606, and I remember it'd been a while since I'd made a beat on it, and so when I went back, I kind of had to look up a couple of videos on YouTube. I'm like, oh, how do I chop up a sample?
Yeah. I mean, that's got to be hard.
It's like riding a bike, though. Once you get into it and start...
Once I remember and once I, like, kind of relearn it, it's like, all right, well, I got this now.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
But yeah, for sure, it's for sure. It takes a little bit to kind of dust the
cobwebs off. Yeah, yeah, for sure.
While we still have you, and we're starting to kind of make our way through here, what do you think your favorite song is off the album, and why?
My favorite song,
like the blood sweat, the one the blood, sweat, and tears went into, like the one that you were like, man, I'm not sure, this isn't done yet. I got to keep fucking with it. Wait a minute, bring it back.
Let's see. The song Sisyphean.
Oh yeah.
The one. It's not like a. It's not. I don't know if it'd even be considered hip hop.
It's just everywhere, yeah.
But that's a song that I felt is different from what I do. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's kind of similar in a way to like some of the stuff I've done. That kind of starts to go into that like indie kind of indie rock kind of flavor.
Yeah.
But yeah, I kind of just wanted to show my range with that. And then also in the remix that I did, the Flotan Piloso remix.
Yeah.
The one with the Spanish verse on it.
Yeah.
That one I feel is the most, like, one of the raps that I feel most proud of because it's so.
It's complex. It's complex and it's fast still. It sounds just like you just like I said, you just turn the page and it's still you. That's why I said it's got to be hard for you to rhyme in Spanish. You know what I mean? Like in general.
Yeah, that verse did it took a while.
I was asking my cousin about it because he's fluent in Spanish more than I am. I asked him, I go, it's got to be hard to rhyme like certain words because in English it doesn't translate. They don't sound, the endings don't like click like bank and tank. Like I said, like in Spanish it's totally different. You know what I mean? So it has to be hard for you to, you know what I mean, find words that you want to get across but still make it make sense and still rhyme. You know?
Yeah, for sure. It was like. I'm like, damn, what? Since my vocabulary is limited, I'm just like, what? I need to make these like multi-syllabic words rhyme, but I don't know that many words.
Yeah, but you did a good job.
It doesn't sound like you have a limited vocabulary.
Not at all.
Like I don't know Spanish, but it sounded like you were, you had your full vocabulary wide open.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
I appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And also you made me. I had to look up what's that word? Sisyphean.
Sisyphean.
I had to look that up because I was like, it means a never-ending task.
That's sick.
Task that will never end.
That's so sick.
He's just a man that has a bunch of tasks that will never end.
Where'd you come up with that at?
That sounds like about like working and like how every day is I'm going to work and I'm trying to like do this music and art on top of like I have to do that after because I have to work and pay my bills and like all these responsibilities I have to take care of, and then at the end of the day when I like have time to rest, instead of resting it's just like, well, I want to do this shit that is like therapeutic to me.
Your music, when I hear it, reminds me of like when you're playing like the jet game when we were kids, and then you're fucking shooting on like a plane, and then you kill like 6 more, and then you get like 2 fucking things. You kill 3 more, you get like 3 more, and then you kill 1 more, and you get like fucking the badass things. You're the guy that you killed like 6, and then shit just starts coming, bro. That's the only way I can describe your shit. Your shit's fire, bro. Keep it up, bro. I ain't fucking around with you.
We really appreciate it. We love the new music, and we look forward to anything new that you're putting out, man.
Yeah, and I'm showing everybody, bro. I want everyone to hear that shit because you need more recognition than you're getting, bro. I tell people all the time, this bad motherfucker's out here, and people aren't seeing it, and they need to fucking see it. You're a bad dude.
I really appreciate that, man. That means a lot.
No fucking around, bro. And before you go, what does hip hop mean to you, and where do you see yourself in 5 years with this hip hop game?
Let's see. Hip hop. What does hip hop mean to me? I think. Well, I know, I feel like originally it was like struggle music.
Yeah.
I think people found a way to like make art with the limited resources, and I think that's kind of like how like hip hop started, and I feel it's really resonates with me because like ever since I was a teenager, I've been just like working like full-time jobs, just doing this, trying to like stay afloat, and then hip hop has just been like my therapy, like I think even if I'm not like actively like touring or putting out music, it'll always be a part of me, and I'll always like be working on something, whether or not it's gonna be like something I'm gonna like tour with, you know.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Hell yeah, brother. I love that. Well, we'll continue no matter what to keep playing your music on this podcast and keep pumping you, because we enjoy talking to you and we enjoy listening to your music, and we want to hear a lot more music coming from you.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate y'all having me.
Oh, of course. Where can everybody get your music, and where they can get your music and where it's gonna help you the most?
Yeah.
Well, on my Instagram, I have the link tree, and then it has the link to the different albums, like the ones. So the new one is gonna be on the 1800 or 1-800-COLLECT-CALL Bandcamp. It's gonna be the first link. It'll be a link to the pre-order on the Bandcamp. And then from there, I also have the link to like the Fake 4 albums, and then stuff that me and Oscar did that's on our own Bandcamp.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Is this new one, or so the new album, is that not a Fake 4 album?
No.
Okay. Or is that something? Yeah. You're not working with Fake 4 anymore?
I think they just got kind of busy with what they were doing, putting on, because they actually ended up hitting me up again recently about this album and asking me if I wanted to put it out with them. At the time they hit me up, the pre-order was already set. Yeah. So I was like, yeah, it's already kind of in motion. So
hell yeah,
you know.
Well, congratulations on doing that shit all by yourself. I mean, that's awesome. That's even more fucking respect off of you, man. Hell yeah, handle your business, brother.
Yeah, those dudes, Sahab and A. Smith that I'm working with. So Sahab actually did the album, the cover, and then he mastered it. So on top of like putting it out and like just like setting up the video that we're gonna do, they've helped me out in more ways. That's just like putting it out, you know. Yeah. So I appreciate those guys a lot.
We're gonna play a couple songs off of that after we get off here with you. What would you like us to play off the album that you were the one that you were like? What do you want us to hear? Like not now, but like when it comes out. You know what I mean? What on the 20th we're gonna do a release party. We're gonna listen to it on the 20th, obviously here on the show. But what was your favorite song? So we could, we'll throw it on for you.
My favorite song, probably like the shortest one.
Yeah, I like that.
It might not be the shortest one, but the Kirk Gibson.
Oh hell yeah,
I love that one. Yeah,
yeah, fuck yeah.
Do you guys watch baseball?
Yeah, Kirk Gibson, dude with the home run, hit the home run in the World Series, walk off.
That's what the audio at the end of that is from. Yeah, it's from.
That's what we were listening to it today, and we thought we were watching the Giants and fucking Mariners game. I go, these fuckers are going crazy right now, and I had that on in the background, the Kirk Gibson. I was like, holy shit! And then I had to hit. It was funny, but yeah, I know exactly what the fuck you're talking about. That's amazing. Awesome. The album's dope as fucking. Big support, and we definitely gonna keep supporting everything you do, bro.
Appreciate that, man.
Oh yeah! Thank you so much for joining us tonight, man. We'll hopefully catch up with you very soon.
Yeah, dude. Be safe, bro. Yeah,
man, thank you for having me.
Hell yeah! Everyone gave it up for the one, the only Ersatz Splinter.
Thank you, bro. Thank you for your time, bro.
And I think my conscience still functioning. Thanks to the people showing up for me. Thanks to the people who were at the show. Thanks to the people who understand my jokes. And thanks to the road for showing me how to struggle and then how to cope. Road correction till I bleed from a throat deep Buffalo Rome when we're leaving home. And I don't even know where we need to be, but I know that we have got to go.